Let's just shuffle. Let's just.
Skip. Skip.
That used to be me. Now, I'm on the mission to create the perfect shuffle, where every song in the library is less than 50% skippable. What's up? I'm Trent Windsor. We're here in search of the perfect shuffle. Today it's time for a fan request, and the album that has been requested is Burgundy by Will Cherry. Will Cherry is a young, fresh hip-hop artist from Cleveland. His agent reached out to me and showed me his debut album, Burgundy, which released just last month. I'm always excited to hear something new, something fresh, and I always appreciate that amount of effort that it takes to ask someone to review your music. So here we are. What's the verdict on the album? Let's find out as I review it song by song. Before we go any further, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It would really help me out, and it's free, so why not? Song number 1 is called Wine, and it features Sarah Skinner. As far as production goes, you get hit right away with these deep, caustic kicks and these super low 808s. It makes it feel very dark, but very broad, and also pretty spacey, and these are kind of some themes that you'll see throughout the album that I really enjoy. Will Cherry comes in with a hard-hitting verse, and it also introduces us to the theme of the album, Burgundy, which is the color of dried blood. His hard life has led him to make some pretty tough decisions, and we're seeing where he is now. I really love the very cool and melodic verse from Sarah Skinner. It's a very soulful shift for the song. I would say this song is 30% skippable. Song number 2 is called Flip, and it's a love song that's pretty heavily inspired by Travis Scott. You've got some heavily auto-tuned vocals, pretty spacey, psychedelic production. Where it goes a little bit too far for me are the auto-tuned ad-libs as well. I was just waiting for him to say, it's lit. It's got some cool production, and it is surprisingly dynamic, but I would say this one is 60% skippable. Song number 3 is called Death Proof, and it features Matthias Young and Tay Miles. This song is such a vibe, and it's really rounded out by these big, heavy triplets on the kick rather than on the hi-hat, which is a little bit more uncommon in trap music and makes it feel a lot deeper and a little bit more guttural. The auto-tune on his voice makes him sound kind of like he's underwater, makes it very hazy, a little spacey. I really like the vibe that brings. While the mood can be kind of sad, he is bringing some pretty braggadocious lyrics. It kind of feels like he has a lot and he knows what he's got, but it's taken a lot of hardship to get there. Tay Miles comes through with a crazy feature. This dude brings an electric energy to this track. It's a really cool change, and once again, the dynamic nature of these songs is huge. I love this song. I'd say it's 25% skippable. Song number 4 is called Grapevine / High Speed. In this song, the 808s go so hard, but they still keep that melancholy feel. You get some really genuinely solid bars from Will Cherry. I really love the line where he says, "Wardrobe malfunction, I ball out." That is a good line. He's just got a great cadence, great delivery, great confidence. I love the transition into a more neon 8-bit style track. It's all really cool, really well produced. I think this is probably my favorite song on the album. I'd say this one is 20% skippable. Song number 5 is called Etta, and it features Lorene Chia. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. This one is a pretty spacey and darkly ethereal track about wanting to escape. He talks about if he had a spaceship, he wouldn't put a rear view mirror on that. He would just fly away. The production is awesome. Love the Moody vocals, and it transitions into Lorene Chia's feature so perfectly, which is so different from the rest of the song. It's over acoustic guitar. It's got a lot of harmonies, but it fits right in. It's really well done. I would say this song is 35% skippable. Song number 6 is called Trust, featuring Freshie. It's a little bit more of a generic melodic trap song. One thing that I have a hard time with this song is that part of the beat pans from the left ear to the right ear, and while that's such a minor thing, it really annoys me. I would say this one is 60% skippable. Song number 7 is called My Type, and it features Young Baby Tate. And this one's a little bit more of a slow jam. Unfortunately for me, I feel like this one gets a little bit too woozy. I feel like I kind of am getting lost in the haze, and I can't really feel out where this song is going. The feature from Young Baby Tate is pretty cool, a little bit clearer than the rest of the song, but really I just feel like I'm getting lost. I'm drowning in the haze. I'd say this song is 65% skippable. Song number 8 is called Froze, and it's another hazy, slow jam. This one feels very starry, very glimmering. It's much more coherent than the previous slow jam, but it does have some weird and unique elements that make it interesting. The ad-libs are
super crazy, high-pitched up baby alien voice.
I really like that element. It just makes it something different and unique and interesting. I really love the movement of this song. It goes from a hazy style slow jam to a really cool bridge, all the way through to like a smooth R&B feel on the outro. It's dynamic once again. I would say this song is 35% skippable. Song number 9 is called Vancouver. It features Tay Miles. It starts really slow with some pretty cutting bars, very menacing, and then it transitions into just this thick wall of straight bars, very well delivered, pretty quickly delivered. It's another one of those dynamic changes that really works in this album. Furthermore, it has like a gospel type outro. While this isn't my favorite song on the album, I would still say it's 40% skippable. Song number 10 is called Perfect. It's got this acoustic guitar style beat with auto-tuned harmonies over the top of it. This strange juxtaposition weirdly reminds me of like internet music, like 100 gecs type stuff, which I really like. Also kind of has a vibe of like the Life of Pablo style Kanye. Long story short, it's stuff that not everybody is doing. And this unique production style makes the ballad part really interesting. Plus you get some really sweet rap verses from Will Cherry to wrap this thing up. He really finishes things up strong. I would say this song is 35% skippable. Mathematically, adding everything up, this album as a whole is 41% skippable. Will Cherry has a unique style and a knack for keeping things interesting. Moody melodic trap can often get very boring, but I never felt bored while listening to this album. I'm definitely going to be coming back to my favorite tracks from this album, and I hope that you'll go check it out as well. Once again, if you like what I'm doing here, go ahead and like this video, subscribe to my channel, turn on notifications. Let me know what you think about Will Cherry and his album Burgundy. I would love to hear your thoughts about it. I believe that all musical opinions are valid, and I'd love to hear yours. Let me know if there's an album you want me to review. Obviously, I'm taking requests. I will leave links in the description below for music videos for this album, as well as links to my podcast, Music Meritocracy, my playlist for Best of 2019, and my playlist for Best of 2020, which is a playlist that I'm updating all the time. I'm Trent Windsor, and this is The Perfect Shuffle. Young Baby Tape. That, check out Baby Tape.